My name is Benjamin Schulte. I want to thank you all for joining me for this impromptu lesson on how to start a fire. The first thing you want to do is secure the location. You want to make sure there's no overhanging branches and there's no dry leaves or dry grass around. The second thing you want to do is make sure you have enough material around you to start the fire. First thing you want to do is make sure you have some fire starters, some tinder, some kindling, and some fuel. Now, for fire starter, for the purpose of this presentation, you want to have some cotton balls with some alcohol, which you can get from your local dollar store for about $2. $1 for the cotton balls, $1 for the alcohol. The next thing you want to do, make sure you have your tinder here. Your tinder could be anything that is likely to catch flame. For example, the wood right here takes a knife. Take a knife, put the blade against the wood. As you can see, we're getting some good wood shavings here. You get enough of them, you can definitely start a fire. Nice wooden flakes, kind of like snow. The next thing you want to do is have some broken branches, smaller, easy to burn as your next tier for your fire. You can see how dry they are and hear how dry they are. Now, once you have at least those three things together, you can start building your fire. Now, as you can see, I have a brace right here for a log. So what we want to do is grab one of these cotton swabs here. Now, there's alcohol on here, so make sure not to get too much on your hands, especially when you're lighting the fire on fire. Right here. And I have a lighter here for the convenience of being at home. See, it's quite potent, so you don't want to touch it. You can use a stick or a knife to put it onto the fire. Make sure not to let the flame go out. Next thing you want to do is get your tinder. Now, pretty much anything cardboard, anything paper towels, toilet paper. Put that around the fire. Let things start catching flame. Then, once you start feeling very confident in the fire that you've just built, start adding your kindling. Be very careful not to burn yourself or put out the fire. And once you have a decent flame going as well, start adding your fuel sources. Start putting it in like a tic-tac-toe pattern. Now, when building a fire, you want to make sure that you have a water source nearby. Since we're at home, we have a hose that's hooked up to the house for a water source. Or if you're outdoors, campfire like setting or a camp setting, you want to have a bucket of water. Now, in case of any emergencies, make sure to dial 911. And kids, don't do this at home alone. I'm talking to you, Chloe. The next thing you want to do when starting a fire, check your county regulations and county laws, seeing what times you can have a fire and how much the fines are if you're caught making that fire, breaking the law. But I want to say that is how you build a fire. Any questions?
Yes. In case you don't have any water, what do you use to put the fire out?
Now, that's an excellent question. If you're in an outdoor-like setting, you use dirt or a blanket. You can use a blanket to suffocate the fire and remove all the oxygen from it, preventing it from burning at all. Yes.
Can you use sand to put out a fire?
You can use sand. If it's around you, yes, you can definitely use sand. It's just like dirt.
If you're building a fire in the house,
Mhm.
like in your fireplace, what wood shouldn't you use? I mean, you could use anything outside, but is there anything different that you should do inside?
I would say pine. Pine would not be good to use. It creates creatine inside the chimney, which is likely to catch fire. That is definitely not a good type of species of wood to use. Any other questions? So who's ready to burn some marshmallows?